Okay, we're in Chapter 5, SolidWorks Basic Tools, taking on the ball joint arm, studying revolve parts. So I'm starting a new part, and I'm going to make sure my document is set up to the right standards. So I'm going to hit Document Properties, set it up to ANSI, and again make sure our units are on inches and we're going out to 3 decimal places. I'm going to click on the front plane and start a sketch on the front plane, starting at our origin with the circle. I'm going to sketch this circle close to the radius that it's calling for, which is 0.368, just so that the rest of my parts look proportional. Doesn't need to be perfect yet, but I don't want to draw these things way out of proportion. Okay, and zoom in. Alright, we need a line command. Again, I'm going to start, get that out of my way. I'm going to start on the origin, come out, and this thing is about 2.5 inches long, so I'll go right about there for now. And draw another line. It looks like it starts somewhere in here. I'm maintaining horizontal, vertical, and we're going to come out to somewhere out here. Grab my circle command. I'm going to line up here. And okay. So this guy needs to be a little bigger. And I'm going to grab my trim command and select the option that is trim to closest, and we can get rid of this. Undo. Try that again. Trim. Oh, problem is I didn't draw my line long enough there. So I'm going to grab another line and just pull it out to here. Now I'll try trimming. It looks a little better. Need to resize this circle again. There we go. Trim. Alright, now let's throw some dimensions on here. We can trim that back. I'm going to start with this radius, and it's calling for 0.368. This radius is 0.375. And 2.518. .475. 0.275. And 0.125. Okay. This arc is supposed to be level with this. Somehow that shifted when I moved that circle. So I'm going to come in here and add a dimension in here of 0, and that should make this fully constrained, and now I've got all black lines. So I accidentally shifted the center line of my circle up. We could have added a different type of constraint, but we now have our fully defined sketch. Now looking to put some fillets in this area in here. So I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to go in and grab the fillet, sketch fillet, and we want a value of 0.05, and we want to come in here and here and here, and I think we're good. Okay. Exit sketch. On to page 5-4, we're going to revolve this now under Features, Revolve. It's asking for the axis of revolution. This is highlighted, and we're just going to select right here. And we're going with a blind 360 degrees. Now we're going to take a sketch on the top plane, and I'm going to take myself perpendicular to this, look at it straight on. If we change our view to hidden lines, we now can have a copy of what the author has on the bottom of page 5-4, and we've got our sketch active, and we're going to sketch two circles Okay, going to add these circles somewhere in here, and get out of the circle command. I'm going to hold my control button, select this hidden arc and my inner circle, and I'm going to add a co-radial relationship, and notice that it has changed the diameter of that inner circle to match. Now we're going to add a line along the bottom edge. Grab my line command. There we go. Looks like that line extends beyond. I'm going to delete that, try it again. Had the line go. Alright. Okay, I took a stab at an arc here, but that was drawn incorrectly. So I'm going to delete that arc, come back in here, and make sure I select my it's calling for a 3-point arc, but I want to make sure that they are tangent to these. And so right now I'm not sure that I'm tangent. I'm going to hold that down and make sure that we establish that as a tangent relationship. And we also establish a tangent relationship on these outers. Okay, that looks better. Now we can come in and trim this out. And add some dimensions. So from the center to the arc, it's supposed to be 0.25. And the radius of the outer arc is 0.425, and if we add a relation here that is collinear, Everything is fully defined and we're good to exit our sketch. Okay, I just realized we're calling for an axis of rotation and we didn't make one. So we're going to exit out of this and we're going to go back and edit that sketch. And now I got here by right clicking, and I'm just going to go back and add a center line so we have an axis of rotation. Oops, what happened there? Let's try something happened silly. So let's try that one more time. There we go. Alright, now if we exit our sketch and select it, go to Revolve, we can go back to midplane, 75, and our axis of rotation is right there. Alright. Looks correct. Moving on, we're going to mirror this feature. So we're going to go to our mirror command and select the front plane for a mirror. Hit OK. And I'm going to add some fillets to add a little bit of strength in here. So we're going to add a fillet on these edges. And looking for 0.08. Okay, that looks good right there. And now we're going to add some fillets. And they want us to select all 4 edges here. So we'll go back to fillet. 0.015. Alright. And we're going to hit save. And this is last name, first initial, CH5. And this is the ball joint arm.